you can start with that and then head into what you remember happening.
Okay, Dylan, yeah. It was an under-20 league game on the 9th of July against Gardens RC from Utenik. It was from a kickoff, so my fly off the kickoff and I go for the chase in for the tackle, and the next moment the knee of the guy bumped into my neck, and few seconds after that I couldn't feel my body or nothing. Maybe 6 hours later that I was still lying in the stretchers, and I was trying to move my body, but I couldn't, just only move my eyes. So at that moment I realized that something is wrong. Something is
He's come through to us with impaired function in his upper limbs and no function in the lower limbs. So what we do with him is we now try and make him as the most functional individual that he could possibly be with those impairments.
My father being present in the hospital at the same time, and my sister and I walking with him on a daily basis in his recovery, I felt it was very important that Devon also had somebody to walk with him. In Devon's scenario, if you look at the enormity of those challenges alone as an individual, to overcome that just in your mind takes incredible courage. And there are not many people geared in their life for that enormous amount of challenges, all wrapped into one experience.
Yeah, the first day in Aurora, I get a panic attack where my heart just stopped or something like 2 minutes in heaven and came back. Yes, man, I was so scared, man. And 2 weeks after that, it happened again. And it was a bit longer in heaven, 5 minutes. So yeah. Once I was there, starting to practice, I pushed myself more than 120% every day. I was tired sometimes and stuff and feel I won't make it, but yeah, I pushed myself and it was worth it.
Him overcoming the challenges and obstacles in his rehabilitation and trusting and hoping for the best outcome, I believe that has helped him speed up his recovery process, has given him the strength and the endurance and the stamina to come through on the other side.
So the Players Fund is a non-profit and public benefit organisation. It looks after seriously injured rugby players, people who've suffered life-changing catastrophic injuries. So Devon suffered a very catastrophic injury, and as a result, it will be a quadriplegic for life. From the moment of his injury, and for the rest of the fund's existence, we will partner with Devon along his journey, and we look after recipients for as long as they need our support and they need our assistance.
The relationship and partnership with Aurora has been a long-standing one for more than a decade, and they came to help us when an injured rugby player from the Eastern Cape sustained a spinal cord injury and there was no facility for him post the acute phase for rehabilitation, and they offered us the services of their rehabilitation team at the Aurora Hospital for one rugby player a year in the Eastern Cape, which has been standing, this relationship has been there for the last 10 years.
Girl from the police fund just told me that there will come a surprise for me, but she didn't hit me or she didn't tell me which surprise it was. So yeah, that day I sit in my room there in Aurora, and the next moment I see Caden Moody knocking at my door. Yo, my heart almost stopped again. So yeah, yes, it was a big surprise for me, and it have left my spirit also. And yeah, it's a rugby player.
I think the reason I made the trip is when I found out about Devon's story, you know, an 18-year-old boy doing what he loves, playing rugby and getting injured, and maybe his life changing forever. So just that for me, I mean, I'm 19 years old, a year older than him, and I was fortunate enough to go through my career healthy. So for a guy like him, for the game we love, being his life changing forever, is quite remarkable. I mean, the challenges that has come his way, and obviously his story is helping me, inspiring me as well. You know, I'm going through a bit of rehab now, but the challenges he's facing and the fight he's fighting is much worse. It gives me perspective on what I'm doing, and it obviously encourages me as well to not take anything for granted and be grateful for everything I have and being in this position I am. So yeah, it's just being able to give a bit of motivation to him and just encourage him to keep fighting in his journey.
Yeah, I think obviously just spending this bit of time with him, I think it's massive, you know, for him, you know, his life's changed like 360, and small things, you know, getting up off the bed, onto the bed. I think him going home as well is going to be massive, you know, bathrooms, showers, fitting into doors and all of that. I mean, we drove here together and I forgot him in the car. You know, you don't usually help someone you're not used to it. You know, so all those little things I think is gonna be massive. And yeah, if anyone can reach out and help and support, I'm sure it'll go a massive way for him. He's such a good man and young guy, and spending that little time with him, you know, I've learned a lot already from him. So I think if anyone can reach out and help in any way, you know, every little bit will help, and hopefully we can make this happen for him.
Upon his home visit, it became apparent that his house is not accessible or functional for Devon. Not only is it accessible with regards to the entrance, but even the house inside was not functional for Devon. Due to the fact that it is a RDP house, it is small, and he wasn't able to access a bathroom, even the kitchen, or even his bedroom. So the need arose for us to look at renovating his house. The great positive was that there is a backyard where there is space for renovations to occur. But in order for Devon to be able to actually live and function independently, he needs a new bedroom space built, as well as what we would call a wet room style bathroom.
If all of these funds manage to get accumulated so that you can renovate your house, like what that would mean for you?
It will be a huge thing for me, because as you can see, how does it look at this moment and stuff, and a big appreciation for me and stuff. So I just want to thank everybody that is part of the fundraising and stuff, and try to help me and stuff. So it will really stole my heart and everything, man.